This is Sunny Day, giving you the latest updates here at the Los Santos Meteor on the Overseer and his antics the last few days. After our last broadcast, the Overseer released his new video, giving new clues as to where this coffin with a body would be found, stating that the first video was a red herring. Well, it didn't take very long for our very own Peter Green to be one of the first few to arrive on scene.
3 images, vague but recognizable to some. Each clues to the presumed location of a coffin with a missing person and a prize inside. While the majority of people gathered to the altruist camp at the top of the hill, we here at the LS Meteor dove even further into those clues, tracking them to a small cave on the side of the hill just below it. In it, a coffin, trapped behind several explosives. Not long after discovering it, an eruption of gunshots could be heard at the top of the hill. Once the noise had settled, it wasn't long before police officers discovered the cave and secured it, preventing anyone from getting close. Lieutenant Collymore with the LSPD defused the bomb, but it was discovered that the only way into the coffin was with a key. Out of earshot of the police, one citizen claimed to have the key that unlocked the coffin, and it wasn't long before the citizens that had gathered around the cave began drawing firearms, storming the cave, and taking an officer hostage. Inside the coffin, a briefcase. A firefight ensued as the now armed citizens made their escape, but it wasn't just the citizens that the LSPD were up against, but the people of the altruist camp as well. Holy shit, he's got an AK.
Yeah. Jesus. Okay.
Just when things seemed to have finally settled down, a series of fireworks could be seen over the area, seemingly indicating the Overseer's success.
After the madness, a new broadcast was released, saying that there would be a new task. The person with the briefcase would have to defend it with their life and bring it to a specific location.
Another 3 images, these less vague than before, and pointing clearly to the Los Santos International Airport. This time, the Overseer's broadcast invited the briefcase holder to come and complete 3 challenges in order to activate the case and then transport it to an operative, all while avoiding capture by the police and even other citizens. Unsurprisingly, police were on scene in both marked and unmarked vehicles, turning away anyone that attempted to make entry onto the airfield. As each of these unknown challenges were completed, the airport started buzzing to life more and more. It wasn't long before the airport seemed to break down into full-blown chaos. Once all of these challenges were completed, a final message played over the loudspeakers stating that an operative was inbound. Again, fireworks erupted into the sky, and suddenly a plane came in for a landing, with several vehicles belonging to both law enforcement and citizens coming down the runway to intercept it. The plane did eventually manage to get back up in the air again, and soon the airport was quiet.
While the events at the altruist camp and the airport were exciting, one thing is for certain. There are still many questions left unanswered. Who is this mysterious overseer? What was inside that briefcase? What was the final reward? And most importantly, what is the purpose for all of this? In other news, Mayor Keon Song has formally resigned, leaving Deputy Mayor Otis Montgomery to take the reins. In his absence, the Los Santos City Council will be acting as city leadership. We have not yet received further updates on why the mayor has stepped down yet, but we will keep you updated as more information becomes available to us. In a more lighthearted turn of events, however, it seems a new potential mayoral candidate has already taken march up the steps of City Hall. A cow! Amidst everything that has happened, it is nice to see that City Hall is making efforts to keep the local animal population fed with the various greenery in its courtyard. This is Sunny Day, and you have been impacted.